Yo, what's good to Mascot? We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the best inside center build to make in NBA 2K24 for the rec or just in general. In my opinion, I think the ideal use for this build is rec center because I am going to have a 92 pass accuracy on the build for Hall of Fame break starter. In my opinion, if you're playing Park, definitely don't need that high of a pass accuracy. But let's get straight into the build. This build is also going to have a rare build name. It's going to be called a Diamond Paint Beast, which is somewhat of a rare build name. So let's get straight into it. This stuff right here, personal preference. And then for position, I am going to go 7 foot on the build. I think 7 foot is the perfect height for a center. I think once you start going taller than that, your build just starts becoming really slow, and I don't really think it's worth it, like sacrificing all that speed just to be a little bit taller. So if you want to go power forward, you can. I'm gonna go center. I'm gonna go 7 foot. We actually are gonna leave the weight at 253 pounds, which is the default weight, and of course max the wingspan out. This build cannot shoot. It's a pure inside, so you definitely do want to have maximum wingspan. So I did go center, 7 foot, 253 max wingspan. All right, moving on to the actual build, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. I am going to start off with the physicals first, like I usually do. Now, I did go 66 speed. We did max it out. I didn't really touch acceleration. I just left it at the bare minimum. You don't really need to worry about upgrading it. 51 is fine. I mean, it only maxes out at a 55. So yeah, I just left it at a 51. And the reason why I did go 66 speed, there was actually a reason for this. Now, we do get gold chase down artists on the build. The requirements for that badge is actually a 66 speed and an 80 vertical and at least an 87 block. So that is the reason I did go 66 speed. I did go 90 strength. 90 strength, in my opinion, all you really need. It does give you that gold brick wall. It also will give us Hall of Fame box out beast and gold immovable enforcer. And I did put the vertical to an 80. Now, bare minimum, it does have to be at least a 75. This build is going to have a 92 staying dunk, which does unlock elite contact dunks. These animations do require at least a 75 vertical. I did go 80 vertical though. This will give us gold chase down artists. I figure might as well. And then I did put the stamina to a 92. That will give us silver workhorse. All right. Now that the physicals are done, let's get straight into actually making this build. So I am going to start off with the finishing first. Now let me just get this out the way. This build is not going to be a post score by any means. So don't really expect post control on the build. It's not meant to be a post score. It's just meant to be a pure inside with really good pass ac, really good defense, and good enough finishing. But like I said, it's not meant to be a post score, so I am not going to upgrade post control on the build. If you want to change this build around and somehow figure out a way to get post control, definitely could do that. So I did put my close shot to a 77. Now, even though we're a pure inside and we're not a post scorer, I think it is important to at least have a decent close shot. I think 77. That's probably the baseline in my opinion. It does give you silver fearless and silver masher. You guys can pretty much see all the badges for yourself. And then driving dunk, I put it to a 75. Unfortunately, we are not going to have any driving contact dunks. The only reason I went 75 is because all the standing dunk animations like Dwight Howard, pretty much all the good ones, they require at least a 75 driving dunk. So I want to make sure I at least have those. And 75 is really definitely all you need. It does give you silver aerial wizard and gold spin cycle. And standing dunk, I did put this to a 92. If you guys don't know, 80 staying dunk does unlock pro big man contact dunks. 90 staying dunk, elite big man contact dunks. Don't want to stop there. That will give you gold rise up, gold precision dunker, and elite contact dunks. I went 92 for that gold fast twitch. That is really nice to have. So yeah, I did go 92. All right, and like I said, this build is a pure inside. It cannot shoot at all, but you definitely do want to have some free throw. I got it to a 71, so we do at least get the bronze free points badge. If you're playing rec, it is a 7-footer with really high pass ac, so I know most people probably would want to use this build in the rec. Definitely do want to have at least bronze free points badge, but other than that, it is a pure inside build. It is not going to be able to shoot at all. All right, moving on to playmaking. Now, again, In my opinion, the ideal use for this build is rec center, and you definitely do want to have a really high pass accuracy if you're playing rec, especially as a center. Bare minimum, in my opinion, if you want to be elite level passer, I would say at least go 86, so you do get that gold break starter. 75 is probably the absolute bare minimum. In my opinion, especially if you're playing rec a lot, I think that's a little bit too low. I think 86 is perfect, but if you really want to go overboard with it, go 92 pass accuracy. That is what I decided to do. 92 does give you Hall of Fame break starter, which is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. You also get gold dimer, gold needle threader. We also will be getting Hall of Fame post playmaker because we are going to have a pretty high offensive rebound, gold relay passer, Hall of Fame special delivery, and gold touch passer. Like I said, some people might think 92 pass sack is kind of OD. You don't really need it this high. Hall of Fame break starter is really OP, especially if you load into random rec and you're playing with people that just cherry pick the whole time. It is really nice having that crazy insane pass accuracy. With Hall of Fame break starter, pretty much every time you throw a full court outlet pass, it's going to be a really nice catch. So yeah, I did go 92. All right, moving on to defense, the final category of the build. I did put my interior defense to an 88. Now, we are going to be playing rec with this type of build in my opinion, and of course in rec, you are going to be playing a lot of post scores, so in my opinion, I think it is pretty important to have gold post move lockdown, which you do get with the 88 interior. Now, you do need a 96 for Hall of Fame. I don't really think that's worth it. I think 88 is definitely way more than enough. Combined with the fact this build also will have gold anchor, has 90 strength, you should be able to stop post scores no problem. I didn't touch perimeter defense, but I did get the steal to a 60, which will give us that bronze interceptor. I know some people would rather have perimeter defense. If you don't really care about steal, you could lower the steal and then max out perimeter. You're a center, you're going to be in the paint most of the time, not really guarding the perimeter. So I did go 60 steal. Having bronze interceptor at least is nice. And then I did go 92 block, which of course will give us gold anchor, gold chase down, and silver pogo stick. And then for the rebounding, I did go 93 O board, which does give us Hall of Fame box out beast, gold rebound chaser. Like I did say, also get that Hall of Fame post playmaker, which is really nice. That's pretty much like another dimer. I'm not gonna lie to you, once you get an offensive rebound and you kick it out to your teammate, you have Hall of Fame post playmaker, and you also do have gold dimer with this pass accuracy. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to miss. And then I did put my defensive rebound to an 85. I think that's definitely way more than enough. We're a 7-footer, max wingspan, 90 strength, Hall of Fame box out beast, gold rebound chaser. If you get the box out, I promise you that's definitely way more than enough. And as you guys can see, here's pretty much the build. The best pure inside build to make as of now, in my opinion. Really solid build. We do have really high pass accuracy, really good defense. I didn't really cover this. The reason why I did go higher offensive rebound, we are a pure inside. We're never going to be on the 3-point line unless we're setting screens. So in my opinion, I think it is more important to have a higher offensive rebound than defensive. If you want to switch these numbers around and go 85 offensive, 93 defensive, definitely could do that as well. We do have really good physicals. Like I did say, I did go 66 speed for that gold chase down. You guys can see right there. Good enough finishing, and we do have elite contact dunks. Pretty solid build right here. And here is the build. There's the shades of Mitchell Robinson, Wilt Chamberlain, and Rudy Gobert. Like I did say, this build is called a Diming Paint Beast. That is somewhat of a rare build name right there. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. If you guys have any other builds you guys would like me to make a video on, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.